Mistakes. We all make them, some worse than others. But we're all human, and what's important is that we learn from our mistakes and don't continue making them in the future. That being said, today we're going to talk about skincare mistakes. These are the most common skincare mistakes that you may very well be making without even realizing it. Using toothpaste as a spot treatment for blemishes. Toothpaste contains a few ingredients that are highly alkaline, namely sodium lauryl sulfate and baking soda. Those ingredients destroy the acid mantle on your skin. Our skin is naturally acidic, that's a good thing. Using toothpaste harshly dries out the skin, and then on top of that puts those irritants directly onto the skin. What you want to use instead as a spot treatment is a clay mask. Vasseur Skincare has something called Maxi Clear, which I am obsessed with as a spot treatment. There are other clay masks you can find. Anything is better than toothpaste. Picking at your skin, aka popping your own pimples. And I know sometimes you wake up in the morning and you see a pimple that literally looks like a third eye staring you in the face. By picking at the skin, it is traumatizing the area, increasing the amount of inflammation and redness in the area, and you're also introducing bacteria to the area from your fingertips. Next is directly putting your fingers into your skincare container. Now, by directly touching your skincare, you are spreading bacteria and you are contaminating your skincare products. That bacteria sits and festers in your skincare, and that leads to the development of free radicals. So what you want to do instead is use a Q-tip when going in to get your skincare, or better yet, use skincare that comes in airless containers. This is one I think we all know, but it's always good to be reminded. Never sleep with your makeup on your face. It is not worth it, and even one night sleeping in your makeup can lead to clogged pores and a whole lot of breakouts. Touching your face throughout the day. While we're sitting at our desks, while we're watching TV, while we're hanging out, our hands tend to gradually come towards our face. This is one of the main culprits of breakouts that form along your jaw and chin area. Our hands are bacteria laden. They are some of the dirtiest areas on our entire body, so we want to keep them away from our face. Skipping moisturizer because you have oily skin. This is a very common mistake we see people make. A lot of times people with oily skin, they're using a lot of exfoliating products, they're using acne treatment products that are drying out the skin. So if you don't restore that oil and that moisture onto your skin, it will trigger your body to produce more oil, and then you lead to an overproduction of oil and more breakouts. Ignoring your diet. Major newsflash, what you put into your body is reflected in your skin. Particular foods that have been linked to acne are dairy products, white flour, aka processed foods, and sugar. I actually did an entire video on this topic. It is one of my most important videos I've ever done, so I will link that right here, and I will also put it in the description bar. Not wearing sunscreen 365 days of the year. You need sunscreen every day. Cloudy days, rainy days, snowing days, and bright sunny days. This is because 70% of our sun exposure comes from incidental exposure. So that is the sun exposure that you're getting through the clouds or through a window, or that's being reflected from the grass. You always need to be wearing your sun protection 365 days a year. Over-exfoliation. This is something that's incredibly common. Most people don't realize that there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Now, there's two main types of exfoliation. There's physical exfoliation. That's when you are using a cleanser or maybe your Clairsonic brush. The second type of exfoliation is chemical exfoliation. So this could be from your acne treatment products or products that contain different alpha hydroxy acids in them. We need to maintain a certain amount of natural oils on our skin and also some good bacteria on our skin. If we over exfoliate, our skin goes into dry mode, and that triggers your body to produce excess oil, which can lead to clogged pores and breakouts. So what I recommend is for physical exfoliation to not exfoliate more than 2 times per week, and with your chemical exfoliants, you don't want to apply those to your skin more than 3 times a week. Using cleansers with sulfates in them. Now, sulfates look like this on your label. And a lot of inexpensive drugstore cleansers contain sulfates because they're a cheap filler ingredient. But they are also highly alkalizing to the skin. They destroy your skin's acid mantle. They're also highly irritating to the skin. Taking a hot shower to open up your pores and clean out your skin. The hot water is actually dissolving all of your body's natural oils that it needs to keep your skin naturally moisturized and hydrated, and it also dries out the skin. So skip the hot shower and instead go for a lukewarm shower. And last but not least, using an eye cream that contains mineral oil or petroleum. These are two very common cheap ingredients that are found in a lot of drugstore skincare products, and you don't want to use them near the eyes. They are very heavy, harsh ingredients. They do not absorb into the skin. Instead, they sit on top of the skin and can cause clogged pores and those little bumps that sometimes will develop on your under eye area. So those are just a few of the most common skincare mistakes that you may be making without even realizing. I definitely was guilty of a lot of these before I became aware of them. So hopefully this helps you become aware of some things you might be doing so you don't do them in the future. If you did like this video and if you did learn something from it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to be doing some really cool DIY videos coming up, and of course more skincare videos and some makeup videos coming up. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Hey guys, so today's video is another DIY video, but this is a special DIY, and I call this a DIY dupe.